Hi everyone, so today's look is done with the Wet n Wild matte palette. This is just a gorgeous palette of all these really intense, vibrant mattes. This is the best quality palette that they have come out with in forever. All the colors in here, I am wearing every single last pan of the shadows. I am going to do an all neutral look, which I've already filmed. It's going to be my Anne Hathaway look using the entire neutral side. For this look I am using all the colors though, vibrants and neutrals, just because I feel it takes a few neutrals just to help blend out the vibrancy of the colors. So I hope you get a hold of that palette because I think it's wonderful. I'd love to see it permanent and enjoy this look. Thanks for watching. Alright, so to get started on this look, I'm going to take Urban Decay Primer Potion Eden from the lid to the brow. And then I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And we're just going to put that underneath the brow bone arch and put a little bit into the tear duct. So we're just going to do that to liven up this lovely look. I'm going to do this with the I Love Matte palette. And we're going to take this sort of soft peachy color right here. And we're just going to put that on. This is the e.l.f. Angled Contour. And I just got her at Target. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid, into the crease. Stamp a little in the tear duct just to set that, and then work its way up to the brow bone. And that will just create a nice smooth base. This will also make it easier for shadows to blend out without harsh lines. If you're having difficulty with just the primer potion or blending your shadows, this will help. I'm going to pick that palette back up and we're going to go into this matte white color, which is just a great dupe of gesso. I think this palette should be permanent. I'm almost out of gesso anyways, and this is a great option for gesso. I'm just going to go in the tear duct and then pull that up. And then I'm going to place a little bit of that into the outer brow arch. I'm going to take my Dell Tools brush, number 785. These are also really, really affordable. And I'm going to go into this shade marked Eyelid. It's just a slightly darker peachy shade. It's kind of a dupe of Urban Decay's ABC Gum. And we're just going to start rotating that in the outer corner and pulling that color in for definition. It'll just be a subtle definition. I'm going to take just a flat paddle brush. I really need to get a cruelty-free flat paddle brush that works. But I'm going to go in with this Browbone shade right here. And we're going to start packing that into the inner corner of the lid. And then just using the edges of the brush to sort of stroke it up and make it really even. Because we've already got the contour and the crease, it won't go much higher than that and it'll still look really pretty. I'm going to take this green color right here, labeled Eyelid, and we're just going to pack a little into the brush. I'm going to start layering that on to the inner lid, or sorry, the center lid towards the front. If you want this color to really be like stand out, you could put the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil or any cream base underneath and just not put the powder on top and layer the color on top. That'll give it more intensity. Also taking a cream base that's the same color as your actual shade that you're going into. Now I'm going to go into the crease color right here, which is that bright blue, and taking the exact same side of the brush that we used for the green. We're just going to pack a little bit of that in the outer corner. This blue is actually really amazing. It has really terrific color payoff. If you've ever wanted Electric by MAC, or sorry, Electric Eel by MAC or Electric by Urban Decay, this color is a great substitute. I used it yesterday for my bake-off contest tutorial and I was pretty impressed by it. I'm going to take the cleaner of the two sides of the brush. I'm going to tap into a little bit of white. Mine got a little muddy. But we're going to tap into a little bit of white and we're just going to go to that little space that overlaps the green and the white, just so that there's no harsh lines and it looks well blended. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the green color and I'm going to tap over where the blue and the green meet just so it looks well blended. I'm going to re-etch out the crease and sort of redefine or re-blend out the lid shade now that it's on. And we're going to go into the eyelid color and we're just going to start blending it out using that same Dell Tools brush I used earlier, just so that there's a nice fusion of where the color stops and starts before getting into the crease. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of this brown color. And we're going to start in the very outer corner. And just really go into the deep socket. So we're just going to move it from the outer corner literally to like the deep socket. So it's going to stay underneath the peachy shade. The peachy shade is just right above it. I'm not going to overlap or go over or dust over the peachy shade because it could end up making the crease look a little harsh, which I don't want at all. You just sort of delicately pull that in a little further if you wish, just so it kind of has a real starting and stopping point until there's no more color on your brush. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful matte purple that looks like Makeup Forever number 92. I've been waiting for a cruelty-free and vegan Makeup Forever number 92. And we're just going to blend that from the outer corner. And we're just going to go along the lash line as you can see. And then just sort of stroke it up. So we're kind of just doing a colored outer V on top of the neutral. I'm going to keep the purple on top of the brown, right in the deep socket, and I'll sort of neutralize it, but you'll still have a little pop of purple. That way it's not just an obvious purple, it's sort of like, ooh, it's kind of adds interest, kind of a secret crease color. And just sort of blend it out. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever number 91, or not 91, Makeup Forever number 1, and we're just going to go over the waterline. I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Waterproof Liquid Liner in Perversion, and we're just going to go over the upper lash line. I'm just going to create sort of a triangular little wing effect out here. Like so, and then pull it in. Now if you really want to add more depth and even utilize every color in this palette, we're going to take a little bit of the black. So I'm just going to take that on my blender and we're going to go into the outer corner of the lid a little bit. Just sort of blend it out. We did use all the colors, but it doesn't look like a rainbow on the eyes. You can always do it so it has more of a rainbow effect, but I just sort of wanted mine to just look a little bit, I guess, organic, not so much like a rainbow, even though a rainbow is organic. That made sense. Now for eyelashes, we're going to add the Ardell Fashion Lashes in number 117. I know I said the Ardell lashes in number 117 were similar to Mr. Winks. These are actually quite a bit shorter, almost like a demi version of that. But I'm going to go ahead and put these on and we'll be right back after I've applied my foundation. I'm going to take a peach blush and kind of just make the whole look very tropical and pretty. We're going to be taking MAC's Peachy Keen, just any peach blush will do. It's actually quite similar to e.l.f.'s Candid Coral. And I'm just going to get in there with my e.l.f. stippling brush. And we're just going to start at the back, or the right here. Kind of smile and drag it up. I really want a stark highlight, so I'm just going to go in with MAC's Silver Iridescent Loose Powder. I'm going to put a little bit of this on with my e.l.f. stippling brush. Just gonna apply it to the back of the cheekbone. Pretty high up, just keeping the eye open so you don't get any in the long lashes if you're wearing any. I'm just gonna go down the nose bridge, and on the Cupid's bow, you can even do a little bit on the chin. So now I'm gonna go in with MAC's Naked Liner. And it is pretty nude. You could use concealer in lieu of this. You don't have to use this, but I do like to use it as a lip liner since I have it, because it will help the lipstick stick a little bit better. I'm gonna take MAC's lipstick in High Tea. And Glamour for All, which is just a kind of like a nude berry color. And that completes the look. Hope you enjoyed.